I almost certainly shouldn't be streaming today. I've been in bed all morning with what feels like a fever growing, and my head's all stuffed up. I'm massively congested, and I ruined my voice on Saturday at football. So all things together, this is going to be a rough stream. However, I want to get this probation period finished off. Do I sound terrible, Cole? I mean, most of the voice is I ruined it at football, so that's not illness related, but I do feel garbage. So, camera's off for today. I hope you don't mind. It's an improvement, Stubblet. And I'm going to get to Futufon, and if nothing else, we're getting this probation thing worked off, and I'm going to work out whether or not this job's worth it. How about that? Cole Cut says, Bear Kelly, welcome to the stream, everybody. Did you all have a good weekend? It's worth saying that this could end at any point, right? If I feel miserable and need to go to bed, I'm going to go to bed. But I'd rather be sat here and suffering than laid in bed suffering. It was your birthday. Cole Cut's happy birthday. What were you, 18? 19? 52? So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and not sniffle into the camera too much. Not into the camera, into the microphone. And if I have to blow my nose, I'm actually going to remember to mute the microphone before it happens. Even though having the flu and a cold in winter is kind of FCI, I think it's probably for the best. I don't subject you nerds to it. Oh, I'll see how far I get. I just want the money from this stupid fucking job. Do you know what I wish there was in Futufon? Ironically, I wish there was a telephone. Because if there was, I could sneak off to the back room, couldn't I, and do some ordering of some parts. Because nobody will still tell me a upper control arm for the front. 30 plus. We're all 30 plus in these parts, Cold Cut, so I won't worry about it. We talk about this a lot, but I'm fairly sure the average age in this place is probably about 35? 36 maybe? Lovely. Right, where are we? Apologies if my voice sounds absolutely woeful. We're back. We've got leaflets to do as well. It is 9 p.m. Is it p.m? Yeah, because it'd be light outside otherwise, wouldn't it? And it certainly isn't. Oh, Jamie and Augur back there. And fatigue's high, so I think this is... I've not touched it since we played last on stream. I think we'll sleep. We'll wake up tomorrow. I've got a log job to do, haven't I? That's all for the weekend. Let's sleep. We'll wake up and we'll get to work. Because this is the challenge for the moment. What time do you reckon's a good time to wake up for work? 6 a.m. seems about good. That gives us, what, 9 hours sleep-ish? Yeah? Just under 9 hours? It is set, right? I don't want to miss work. Yeah, I might do it before the alarm. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll nip to PSK if so. Everyone on the internet is 15 until proven otherwise. Mental age-wise, certainly. We got up at 5 a.m. I didn't even need the alarm. Hang on. Sorry, I had to mute to die into the microphone. Classified ad surfing. It's the Facebook Marketplace scrolling on the toilet. Yeah, it is, yeah. But you actually have to speak to another human being, which is very unique. This grill is different, isn't it? It's like black by default. Does it have a name? No. I quite like it, honestly. Right, let's go get the car fired up. Let's go get to work, shall we? Actually, that true is in Miso 2021. Everyone on the internet is a bot until proven otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Including you. I like to imagine that all of you people are just bots, because it makes my disdain for you all a little bit easy to justify. Especially you, yeah. Alright, let's go buy a classified magazine, actually. I kind of want to go home after this and not... I want to go to the parents' house, I should say, not to Futufon. No, the apartment, after work. I knew I shouldn't have come in here Friday when I was sick. I was always told to be careful of spreading viruses on the internet. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Yeah, she came home from work, like, last Wednesday, and I don't know if I mentioned it on stream, but I was feeling like I might come down with something, and then it just went away. But on Saturday, when I got up, I was setting off the football at, like, 3 o'clock, and I felt awful. Like, I left the house and just walked around town for a bit in, like, the early afternoon to just try and feel human before I set off to go to the football. And I felt alright at football, as you can probably tell by my voice. And then woke up, and then last night when I was sat playing WoW with Trim and Mina and Trimet, etc., I just started feeling like garbage. I don't think it was you, Shaggy Dad, but it might have been. The times check out. It's all that kissing and cuddling we did. Alright, that's sorted. I'll grab this grill. Let's have a quick wee before we set off. What time is it? We've got about an hour and a half to get to work, that's fine. Good stop off at PSK. If Salty's got us a classified magazine. Is Twitch the last place where that doesn't feel like everything's just bots? Like, bots and, like, AI content and stuff has absolutely swept every platform to the point where every comment section feels worthless. And most, like, short form stuff, all that just feels like it's AI based now, right? I think this Twitch might be the last bastion of real people, which feels weird given all you lot feel more like bots than anybody else. You're on the wrong, alright, I suppose, channels if you don't think Twitch is up. What does bots on Twitch look like? Oh, I suppose view bots exist, right? But just in terms of, like, people you talk to or people you interact with or people's comments and stuff that you read, feels very human. Yeah, I guess there is adverts in them. There's like, but are they bots or just automated adverts for, like, bot services and stuff? I don't know. The grind. But as I sit here, or most of the things I watch, the people on screen are very real, the games they're playing are very real, other than the other, like, spam comment that's automated here and there. Everybody I speak to, like you lot, they're all real. I don't ever get the sense that anybody I'm reading a message from in a chat is fake or whatever. It's not as bad as other platforms, yeah. I'm just here to entertain me. If that's the case, better, then when's it going to start? All I do is get bullied by the people that are apparently here to entertain me. Oh god, it feels so woozy driving. Oh dear. Alright, I don't know how long I'm going to survive streaming like this. Probably longer than Bear's bus driving, as we say. So that's still not fixed. You can actually see my gears today. Oh my god, I feel so dizzy. Oh, who's that? Whoa, look! There's cars parked in the PSK car park. Has there been an update that I haven't noticed? Hey, that's big, that. Oh shit. Is car head bob a thing? What's that in miscellaneous controls? What would that be? Driving head bob. Yeah, that might make it a bit easier. Good shout. Look at this though, this is so much better with, like, I wonder if there's, like, customers in PSK. I did not expect this. We've moved on from bug fixes to actual new content, yeah. Oh yeah, there's all my parts. Is there any customers in here? What? This is top. There's a guy in here on the phone. He's got a big ass. I thought he was my boss for a second. I thought it was Dougie. Look at him having an energy drink at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, mate. All right, Shaggy Dan. Oh, this feels so much better just having a bit of sign of life in here. Awesome. There we go, I've already got a classified magazine from before. Lovely. Salty, good to see you. Sure, mate. Yeah. Hey, is the lottery in yet? Dougie, good morning. The lottery wasn't working last time, was it? No, I'm going to have to wait for the lottery. There's this betting stuff, but I don't know how it works, so I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't really know much about gambling in real life, let alone in gaming. Look! Oh, I'm happy about this. I wonder what else has been put in. It feels a lot less depressing just knowing there's other people here. Oh, I'm happy. Good. I've got friends that are VTubers, but they're real. I haven't seen much AI content on Twitch, but Instagram, and yeah, exactly. YouTube's terrible for it as well, isn't it? I actually got... Sorry, I'm sniffling into the microphone. I actually got into a bit of a... like a... like, trend of watching YouTube shorts for a bit in, like, 2024. And, I didn't like that I was doing it. And I tried to, like, wean myself off it. And struggled. Even with, like, Chrome extensions and stuff that were very helpful, honestly. But, suddenly, YouTube Shorts just became flooded with, like, AI stuff or badly made voiceovers and that. And it just put me off. Simple as that. I didn't need to worry about any desire to be on it anymore. It just lowered the quality of the overall experience so much that it was fine. Yeah, I didn't miss it. I didn't long for it or anything. I've still got the handbrake on. I've got two lights. Got one of these two warning lights there. Exactly 6:04, yeah, precisely. 6:04, good afternoon. Dougie, are you well? How are we both? Yeah, I guess it might save the internet a little bit. It'll make the usual boring, like, 4 websites we all go to so worthless that we start spreading out a bit. Go make our own GeoCities websites and live like that again. Oh, dear. You know what, Cold Cuts? I think I immediately feel better for not having... I can't quite tell what difference it's made having the head bob turned off, but it feels like it's not as nauseous. I'm not as nauseous as a result. I wonder what else has been put in then, if PSK's had an upgrade. There could be all sorts of new stuff in the game right now. All hail the golden path of God Emperor Leo Atreides II for saving the internet through AI slop and forced diaspora. AI slop. It's usually a term I'd roll my eyes at, the whole AI slop thing, but it actually fits kind of perfectly for that, right? Just mass-produced, quickly churned out, heavily reliant on AI and that kind of generative side of things. Fake voices, just to get as many clicks as you... Yeah. The Windblade, good afternoon. What else am I going to fill the void with if not short-form nonsense? Heaven forbid. You know what I've been watching lately? A 7.5-hour YouTube documentary on flat Earth theorists. It's fair to say I've recovered completely from the YouTube Shorts hole I was in. Oh, this thing's got 5 gears, I forgot. Oh shit. Suspension wobble is still a thing for sure, but the head bob in the car is to try and simulate bumps and jumps that you would feel otherwise. Oh. So it's a bit more of a stable camera position within the car, yeah. Sorry, hang on, coughing break. Jesus. There we go. Hello? Hello? Dougie, good work on 100. That's a big number. Valkyria, good morning. Well, it's two things. I've had like fever symptoms for the past sort of 24 to 36 hours, and I've not slept, and I've got massive congestion. But I also went to football on Saturday and ruined my voice, so it's a double whammy. Valkyria, I well. I'm off to work. Those videos with the AI voiceovers telling a story from Reddit where a running Minecraft jump puzzle were the reason I stopped using TikTok in 2023. I hated those, especially if you had to look for a part 2. I hated them so bad I had to go and look for part 2 for closure. Yeah, both, Valkyrion, yeah. I appreciate it. You're very lovely. I probably should be in bed, but I'm going to go pack phone chargers instead just to make myself feel useful. The dumb thing is if I have my usual annual week in bed with the flu, if that turns into this, I've got football again tomorrow night. And then again on fucking Sunday. 3 home games in a week. I long for these weeks. And then I go and get this. That was the wrong button. So, I'm here and we're going to work off this 2-week trial period at Fruitful. Hey, this place might have had a buff as well. I wonder if Suski's up for up to talking. She's been rather cold, give me the cold shoulder up to this point. Oh God, it's here. That came quick. Pulling in at 20 to 7. Guess it's not even open yet, is it? Oh, it might be. Oh, it's 20 past 7. No, it's 20 to 8. Hell, I'm late. Dougie, go easy on me. I've had a bad morning. I'm technically not late. I think I can start anywhere between 8 and 9. So. That was the wipers stuff. That was not... We're not the ignition. Wipers. Can we not, please? Thank you. Alright, let's get the old car plug.
No mitä helvettiä?
I can hear it already. Goddamn phone tone. Alright, let's just clock in. Suski, can I have a word? Suski, talk to me. Talk to me before we start work. Have you not had an update, Suski? Can we be friends? Can I see my child? Will you at least acknowledge my existence? Thank you. Can I see my child? I don't know actually, Dougie. I'm not sure whether it is or it isn't. There is a chance, because it's so early in the build, that it isn't Suski and it's just like a, I don't know, placeholder or something, but she's refusing to speak to me. Right, let's go check it. So, show tag card, punch in. So I came in at bang on 8, on just about 8, right? So I need to leave at 4 PM. To be fair, in this timeline, she doesn't even know you, right? Christ, they came in hot. I suppose Cats, yeah. Hey, that's true, actually. Maybe Cats is onto something. Because technically, I didn't import a save where Suski and I had the baby. So maybe Suski... I don't have a baby with Suski. And maybe if I'd imported a save where I had a baby with Suski, she'd have mentioned it. That's a good point. Banger to start the working day. Oh, don't do that. Aye. Right, let's get some work done. Oh, I'm having a sneezing fit. It's the best day of my life. Guess it's time to replay my summer car and get a save import. Yeah, exactly. I forgot to import the baby. Oh dear. Hey, sorry, I'm having a sneezing fit. Right, let's get some work done. At least I'm on low duties today, right? If I was rallying or something, it'd be a different story when I feel this shit, but at least we can just sit and pack some charges. I still need to work out a system for this. Oh, yeah. Morning, Santa. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I promise I won't make you listen to it. Well, I hope you've looked forward to the stream, because this is the stream for the time being. You know what's funny? They all came in after you, but they were working before. I know, right? It's almost like I spent most of my time talking to you there, blowing my nose and drinking coffee. Be right back. Forgive me to blow my nose. The sneezing fit loosened everything in the chamber. Right. Let's work out a good system for this. I think it was better when I was doing this, right? Making a pile of them. Making a pile of chargers. And then making a pile of these. Fuck. Okay, that was not. There's probably some setup where I don't. What the fuck? Did you see that? That box went from being empty to half full. Hey, I'm not going to turn my back on that, whatever that was. It must have been partially full from last week, and it just wasn't showing visually. Okay, I've dropped some goods. What I would really ideally want is a setup where I don't have to move my feet. I can just do it entirely with the mouse, but I can't work out how to get it to work. I suppose what it would be is these in the middle, right? And then these over here, but at a distance back. And then give it some of that, like that. It all depends on how far away you are when you pick this stuff up. And now stuff's flipping all over the place, which doesn't help. Can you just sit in the middle of the floor with the piles? Hey, that's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah. How would that work? I'd need like a loop, wouldn't I? Like sit in it. Let's do it once I've got all these chargers and stuff put in. I also think, what if I folded a load of boxes, then... Hang on. Like, if I folded a load of boxes and put them all in a line, and then I got the... and just, like, went along and dropped a tray in each of them, and then dropped a charger for each of them, and dropped a manual for each of them. Well, here's the thing, right? I'm not getting paid for per box, am I? So, do I really want to be that efficient if I'm not getting paid for? Oh, fucking hell. This isn't the way though. It changes every bloody time. Like, do I want to be working to that level of efficiency? Oh, this is frustrating now. We have like 4 empty tables behind you. Ooh, yeah. Alright, I'm going to try that one first, and then we'll try yours, Kelly, because it's got me thinking, isn't it? Like, if I sort of production line set it all up. Just go down the line and pop one in each. Oh my god. For some reason, picking up these chargers picks up the boxes, and it's driving me mad. It's fair to say this is about as least efficient as I've been so far. I blame the illness completely. Grab that. Nearly filled that box. But these nerds haven't managed to fill one yet, so we're still good. Need one. Right. So, what about we do it this way? Is this? I need you all to gauge whether or not this is faster or slower. If I line the boxes up there like that, and then we go like that, right? Then that might be a few too many. Actually, we're just working it out. I might have overspanned. This is a practice run. Yeah, I completely overspent. And I'm getting stuck on these fucking pallets and can't walk fast enough. I'm skipping a smoke break, so I'm dead good. And my boss should be happy to have me. And then we do this. Is it playing Christmas music? Alright, lads. Yeah, that was Suzuki's jacket, by the way. It's Dougie, the sports style jacket, or whatever it was. Okay, these pallets mean that doing it here is a problem because you can't walk on the pallets without going really fucking slowly. And one of them. Pallet, one of them. Oh, dizzy. Fuck. Have I done an hour yet? I've not even done 30 minutes, Jesus. Is this what you were thinking, Bear? Fucking pallets. Right, and then it would be a case of... Is this faster? Oh, you were just speaking purely for the sake of me having more room? Okay, it's kind of finicky, this. Is it even faster? I don't know if it's faster. Cats, were you here early enough to see the PSK's had an update? You know, you were saying it's depressing and there's nobody in it. There's actually customers in PSK now. Or at least there was one guy on the phone and the car park was full of other cars and police and stuff. And it feels infinitely better. I mean, this isn't terribly slow, you know. I could probably make something work with this. Ugh, not too good, so honestly. But trying to work out a new system for this shit. And then how do I get these into the... But I appreciate you asking, bye, love. Do you know what? That's not too slow, you know. Maybe we work with it. I'm very snotty. I mean, actually snotty, not snotty like when I talk about difficulty in video games. Right, you. I feel better now than I did this morning, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, I thought the whole week was a dud this morning, but can I throw these into here? No, apparently not. Right, maybe if I just do 6 at a time then and not 8, we might be not the whole fucking row across all the tables. This could be useful, but I think we'll try the Kelly strategy next. So, how would the Kelly strategy work? I guess I would need, if I was to use the floor... I'm sure, Dougie, you don't mind if we make a mess, right? I guess... Let's just put all these here. If I had everything at arm's reach... Like that. Like that. And then... Like that. And then it would be a case of... Ooh, we're onto something. Oh, it's just sometimes, like, you've just got to be a bit more precise than it looks. It's not bad, though. Would you respect a co-worker if you just fucking sat and flapped around on the floor like this? I'm moving the mouse and keyboard a lot, though. Dougie, stop standing on my bullshit. I'm your best employee. I hope you know nobody'd think any less of you for not streaming well sick. We'd rather you get better. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm the type of person that just ends up feeling 20 times worse if I rest too much, if that makes sense. So obviously I'll do a lot lighter duties today, but the more I sit and try and, yeah, my brain starts convincing me that I've fucked it. And I start, like, kicking myself for not being productive. So even though I'm on lighter duties, I think I'll feel better. Like, emotionally and stuff, if I can get some stuff done. It's really hard to think lesser of it. Paula, welcome to the stream. If you think I'm giving the floor a polish, if anything else. Alright. Time is it? Is it lunchtime yet? Oh, it's fucking 11 AM. I don't know if this is any better or worse than doing it on the desk though. Amount of chargers, yeah. I also need these as well, don't I? We'll have a box of plastic trays. Also, I'll carry on. I couldn't sit and think that you poor souls might have to miss out on such enthralling content. 11 AM lunchtime if you came in at 7? I think you can go for your lunch whenever you want, really, but there seems to be a time when everybody goes for the... Dougie! Jeez. There seems to be like a time when everybody goes for their lunch. Yeah, I suppose you're right, sir, then it is lunchtime. Alright. Oh, it's snowing outside, look. Oh, I want to be out there. I might go for a smoke break after after we've sorted out our problem. It's kind of hard to fall asleep with the news this week, so morning naps works. Time to behave. Dad, the intern's making a mess again. How dare you? I'm not going to bother getting in the queue for the microwave. Damn, my fatigue level's high. Then again, it's always high, right? I want to go and see the snow. It's upsetting me. The only daylight I get to see now is out of this window on my lunch break. Look at the snow collected on the sorbet windows. Alright, let's deal with my fatigue. This is not a life, is it? Throwing down coffee like it's going out of fashion. That's why smokers are the healthiest employees in the office, yeah? The only ones that get vitamin D. Still snowing though? Yeah, still snowing. I want to get my fatigue down low enough. I'll go have a piss outside. We'll go free range, like the cavemen used to. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, let's go piss outside. Enjoy! And it stopped snowing the second I wanted to go outside and enjoy the snow. A cig will at least knock the hunger pangs off a bit. Beta carotene? What's that, Cat? I'm assuming that's some chemical you get from the sun, or hormone or something. No, it stopped snowing. Just missed the snowstorm. I'm gonna piss up the building, I'm sure Dougie won't mind. He's not watching. Just hanging out on a Thursday afternoon. Pissing in the snow and smoking and listening to your opera. That's when low-value males eat carrots. Oh. To try and be like rabbits. Without the sex. I like how it's still the tree, like the border trees are just the ones from summer. Alright, mate, what's up?
Voi olla, ettei tänään tule ihan niin tehtyä hommia kuin pitäis, mutta minä otan sitten
What's he talking about, Bear?
kiinni, kun alkaa vähän tasoittua nämä olotilat.
I'll let you just say he's practicing his poetry. I think he must have a poetry meet. I think I bothered it. I think that's to do with vitamin A in the sun somehow. I butchered. No, I like it. Anyone alpha carotene, thanks. I'm full up on beta. We're all alpha carotene kind of guys around these parts, obviously. I'm not far off. I'm going to get 2 boxes done today, comfortable. The only thing I don't like about doing this on the floor is it doesn't feel very FCI, but I suppose things can't fall off the table. I've got unlimited space on the floor. Ugh. Is there any news from Kitten yet, by the way? She was, she said it's baby day today, apparently. But I couldn't work out whether she meant she'd actually gone into labour, or whether she meant, like, it's the due date or something. But I think she's gone into labour. Not just complaining about his job there, yeah. Radway, good morning. Not doing too bad. I've given up on efficiency. Radway, how are we? Suppose I should. I'm worried I'm getting the flu, if in case anybody's wondering why the camera's off. Gone into later, I'd have taken her for reform, surely. I mean, in a part of Yorkshire, you're probably not far off. Ooh, shit. Oh, this is better. This is a bit smoother. There's something about one day before 40 weeks. Yeah, I think she's in labour. Given that she posted the picture of Suski about to give birth. Oh, has it done this thing again? Stop doing this game. Give me another charger. Put that in there. Fuck. Oh, that's broken. Broken shit. Looking good. Thanks, Trim. Thanks, Trim. You know, I felt alright until I had to sit with you perverts for all evening. That was like my turning point, it feels like. Now look at the state of me. It's tanking on a road. I think we're not designed for it. John, you sound like you'd huffed a tank's exhaust. I mean, that was mostly from football. It's a double whammy. But obviously I'd never miss this, right? What would you lot do if you didn't have this to watch in an afternoon of a man sat on the floor of a factory stacking fucking boxes? What day is it anyway? It's Thursday, so I've got tomorrow to work, then we've got the weekend off, then I've got one more week of this, then we've passed the probation period, and then I can start to consider whether or not I either want to finish this or sothon myself on the bridge. I actually think this job is one of them jobs that it's not about trying to get it as efficient as possible or trying to think of some system, it's about just shutting up and doing it, right? Instead of chasing efficiency to the end of the earth, just sit down and get on with it. What did I need? I need some trays and boxes. Oops. Ooh, I'm starting to feel cold. You go towards the light, right, if you get the opportunity. What time is it? It's 1 PM, we're not far off. Leaving at 4. And the more I work today, the less I work tomorrow, right? Could maybe have a bit of Friday afternoon where I can, I don't know, what happens on a Friday in this game? Go watch the ice racing or something. Fancy it? Go watch the ice racing. I'll take you all, I promise. I'll buy you all a burger. I'm interested in finding out what's in this new update though, because there's a lot of NPCs at Futrafon, no? Not Futrafon. Fucking PSK. In today's environment, walk towards the light. Roger. Lovely. That's 2 boxes I've done today. Oh shit, the other lads have done 2 as well. They're working like they're pacing me here. This is not right. Who this?
I know she won't say it like Siri does, but you wanna buy us a burger.
You could argue, Trim, that she said it better than Siri does. A burger. I'll buy you a burger. Chat, races in ice race and we can gamble or vie for points in the green versus orange battle, yeah. We'll have predictions on the ice race. I need to kind of go and watch the ice race just to get a view of sort of how it works. It looks like it's some tournament structure or something. And the only way we're ever going to work it out is to go and watch it, I think. Maybe we do that. Santa, stop swearing. Hey! Sorry, everybody. I know how susceptible you all are to swearing in a different language. I'm quite hungry, aren't I? We might go pay Shaggy Dan a visit and have a salmon soup or something on the way out.
Saitko mun ton sähköpostin?
I don't actually mind this way of doing things. I think it's because I've got loads more space. Good idea, Kelly. We're now floor dwellers. It's not that funny, but fucking hell, dizzy though. It's a lot of twisting the camera around, which is not good.
Ihan varmasti osaat jo ekan kerran jälkeen jotain. No niin, hyvä.
Did Dougie just kick my shit around? I'm using my current method when I'm ill of just pretending it's not happening, which doctors advise. It's not quite working today. Thought I'd come to Futufon and be prime super spreader. Cats, you've actually blown my mind a little bit. Cats just said something before. What if Suski doesn't recognise us because we've not imported a save where I got into a relationship with Suski and had a baby? Because you can import saves from previous My Summer Car games, which would have been good if I'd have been allowed to survive the first game. But instead, Cousin saw off Jerick right at the death and we ended up coming into this fresh. Press 1 to have a break from My Winter Car where we play My Summer Car fresh up to the point where we can date Suski, have the baby, get to the credits, and then the next My Winter Car life will be... I mean, if it was Suski percent Alkira, it probably wouldn't take that long. What would I have to do? Just get the car running, get the CD player, get the seat covers, and get the tinted windows, then go on the date with Suski. Out of curiosity, do you get paid more for... No, you don't, Sothen, no. Which, but he did say that my performance is tracked. So there is a chance that if I slacked off too much, I'd get a bollocking. So I don't know if I don't think there's an upper end or something, but there's a lower end for certain. We've not found it yet. Because I have an idea. Like, what if I got my tiredness just right and I brought the couch from the dump and slept in it in Futufon? So I just turned up, slept. I could even bring one of the alarm clocks.
Hello? Yes.
But now you're too efficient, you've set the tracking too high. So if you'd started off just being adequate enough, you'd be able to slack off a lot more for no extra pay. Drew. I'm also making it harder for everybody else by setting such a high standard, right? But that makes Santa grumpy, which I'm fine with. Yeah, because if you think about it, Santa is the only person that's responded to me because we had a bit of back and forth, even on a default save, right? I mean, I'm kind of not against the idea of briefly, but like on the next death in this, quickly jumping back into my summer car to make a save for my winter car where we finished the game. No, if you remember, Alkarion, I died. Cousin run me over at the last second on the last run, and that was the way that we ended my summer car. So it deleted the save. And then we'll know, right? I know quickly, but it'd be a case of putting the car together and then just getting those upgrades, right? That's all we'd need. Technically, you've never completed my summer car, so you must go back and do it all over again. We already got some. Yeah, we already got some plastic trays. I wonder how quick. I'd be kind of interested to see how quickly I could do it as well, and it would give Obviously, there's plenty of other games to play, and I'm not going to just sit and play this forever now, but it would give us something to do in between while we're waiting for content updates and stuff for this. That would also enrich the experience in this. I'm not against that idea, you know. I get to see my Satsuma again. But if you think about it, I wouldn't have to rally. I wouldn't have to do any of the Sothen stuff. It'd be just a case of speedrunning to the credits. And then when we join here, after importing that save, however you do it, can somebody confirm that you can import a save from the previous game, right? People have been saying that, but I've not had that confirmed. Because as it stands, Suski to me is not the mother of my child. She's just a girl that hung around town when I was younger. Santa's ex-girlfriend, right? Or maybe current girlfriend. Because when I turned up, Santa was like, "Hey, it's you!" As if he recognised me, but I didn't get the same from Suski. Damn, that is a long hour. Yeah. She's just a girl who claims that Santa isn't the one. Well, I've never got 3 boxes done in a workday before, but I'm about to. This is just constant classical music. There we go. Santa enjoyed it. You having that, Santa? Do you know why this is realistic representation of a working situation? I have an insane urge to see what would happen if I just punched Santa. Or Dougie, imagine. Listen, he deserves a punch. Here he comes. Petsky, isn't it? That's his name.
Yes, I got your email.
Petsky at home.
Yes, I didn't understand what you mean.
Tre. Alright, I think we've got an efficiency level that's good enough now. Can I double this music up if I press this button?
I don't understand.
Okay, that was
Joanna,
terrible.
maybe
Hang on, I have to press the chop counter to get the thing to go up. I've not died. I'm fine, I promise.
Then you can use the charger we sent you.
God, it's so weird hearing English spoken in this game.
That is a good business idea, yes. Okay, but tell me...
Where's my manual gone? There it is. What else could have been updated then? If PSK's had an update, what else could be new? This might be like the big NPC update or something, so there might be NPCs in places we didn't expect them before. Ben Merton's pub, maybe? Look at that. 3 full boxes done today. And it's still 3 PM. I could get a start on the next one.
No se on vittu liikkunut varmasti joku millimetri. Tai joku
You-
saatana aikasilmukka helvetti,
Mate,
mistä ei pääse
shush.
ikinä vittu kotiin.
Jesus Christ.
Voi saatana.
I'm gonna get started on even another box. They remind me of Game Boys, these things. Right, I'll go get another box. Another hour or so and we can leave for the day. Ah. Blow my nose in a second. Everybody cover your ears. Operation Pretend I'm Not Ill. Right, be right back, 1 second. You know what I'll never understand about having a head cold like this? How is it possible for your sinuses to create so much mucus? Like, it's ridiculously... You have a proper good empty out, and your sinus cavity's not that big, is it? But it feels like there's just never ending. In 10 minutes, suddenly you've created loads of it. Is that why they tell you to drink a lot when you've got a cold? Because you're just losing moisture in that sense. Like a tap. A little bit of a flip there. I kind of enjoy this
And now
job.
for the latest in cheeky news. Not content with simply beating the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward. Good luck, Cheeky. Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the Lobby family has moved into the valley. What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all in the precise gear shifting and not dying.
Yeah, that's
That
alright
is,
for
once again,
cheeky.
Not dying.
Dying's not the problem
Good
nowadays.
evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished.
Jesus.
Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer.
I agree, Santa.
Jothan,
I agree.
have you heard of our
He just won't leave the radio alone.
Not content with simply playing the game.
4 Sothan clips in a row.
Good luck, Cheeky.
Isn't dying a problem? You're not the one dying of boredom over here. At least I get to do. At least I get to do some damage to somebody, even if it's not to myself. Misery loves company. What I kind of think is happening here is that Topless has made all of this just to showcase how, like, boring the jobs you could get at this time in Finland were during the boom of the, like, Nokia mobile phone industry, etc. And I think the idea is that as a player you're supposed to do it and then, like, bin it off. That's surely what he's getting at with it, right? But, like, at least for now, I like the idea of us sticking with it. We've got to do anyway to get this probation period knocked off, and then I at least get paid for what I've already done, otherwise we're just wasting time for no benefit. But the more I spend with firewood jobs not getting delivered, the more I'm wasting money, really. But there's just not enough time in the day. Are they all going home? What time is it? See, it's gone 4. I could technically clock out now. But the more I do while I'm sat here in the rhythm, the earlier my finish could be tomorrow. But then, is there a way on the punch card machine to actually see how much time you've got, how much overtime you've done in the last few days? Because I'm not gonna know. I don't know if am I gonna get paid overtime? I don't know. Everybody's going home now, look. Dougie, if I keep working, are you going to respect me more than every bugger else? I'd really use one of them cell phones. So, yeah, I know. I don't know if there's anybody around here that deals in those kind of things, Bear, but it'd be nice to have one, because I could also make some phone calls from the classified magazine while I'm sat in here trapped in this fucking... Right, I'll work until 5. Look at this now. Fucking well-oiled machine, he says. Oh, we're flying here.
Se on kova. Niin kato, niiden tarkoitus on vangita kävijä visuaalisesti.
Kind of want to get this box done before I leave.
Ei pääse enää pois. Just näin. Ja sit kävijä lasku. Joo, meidän täytyy kato saada statistiikkaa.
They do not. Woo! Rotten, I appreciate the answer. Sorry, I should have made it clear I was kind of asking rhetorically, but I appreciate the answer. I want to try my best not to pay too much attention to the details, just in case. How are we? Welcome to the street. Yeah, I have a nasty habit of thinking aloud when it comes to that, and directing it like it's a fully formed question. Right, let's get this box finished. Just for my own sense of satisfaction. Not far away anyway, are we? A few more. And then whatever time we've got, we can go ice racing tomorrow. Not go ice racing, but watch it at least. I also wouldn't mind spectating the rally to a certain degree, so I can have a look how that works. Because it feels like there's some major changes. The man said it when you take the job. Yeah, I just don't have a great memory for it, that's all. So I'm going to have to... it becomes, given my memory shit, becomes a puzzle working it out. Ah, fuck it. I'm bouncing all over the place. Any news from Kitten? Should have got the Any News trim emote out, shouldn't we? Any news towns. Kitten went into labour today, by the way. Everybody. We think, anyway. The message was not terribly clear, but it looks that way. That. Oh, fucking hell, I feel so shit now. This was not the best activity to be doing while poorly.
Yes, this is the Bertrand in the phone. Listen, we have a problem with the latest batch of components.
There we go. 4 boxes I've done today. It's fair to say we've improved efficiency when it comes to this job, and I'm going to leave all that shit on the floor. Dougie, I've finished. I've done an extra hour. Just going to nip up and have a free coffee before we check out, and I'm going to do it on works time, obviously. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, if I have to fuck the stream off, I've at least made it to the midstream break. I'm proud of that. Can we consider this a stream that has been completed? I'm going to keep going, but at least I've managed to make it this far. What's the bare minimum you can do to be considered a stream? Just the timer. Sorry, cats, I've already made a point of not reading it too much. But I appreciate it. Oh, right, fuck this place. Done. So, show tag card, punch out. See, I've got an hour bank, look. I've done 19 hours and 53 minutes. How many hours should I have done? What's 19 divided by... Wait. 19 divided by 8, isn't it? I've done more than that, haven't I? Suski, I'm heading out. I realise now that you don't even know who I am, which is very sad. Freedom. Alright, lads.
Mitä helvettiä?
It's Blur. You've got the wanky glasses. Fucking look. Although I don't think the lads from Blur ever worked a minimum wage job in their lives. Good, let's get out of here. Right, well the car's warming up, let's have a look if my dreams have come true. Oh, wipers, wipers, wipers. Distributor end, God that's bright. Christ. There's a spring in it. Maybe this one will be worth ordering. Ah, there's a front lower arm, look. Rear upper. No. I think this is the same magazine anyway, and we've already confirmed that I've not got it. I still might as well go home and order all the, like, off bits, like all the random boxes and stuff. But it's not good news. Damon Alban saw him. Oops, shit, I didn't realise that was on screen. I hope that hadn't been on screen for too long, everybody. My apologies. I'm assuming not. You'd have mentioned it, right? Oh, alright. Let's go make some phone calls. Well, what good are you, Sofa? There's an enormous amount of text covering half of the screen. Oh. Okay, I've gone through the warm phase, now I'm starting to get a bit sweaty. This is not looking good. I'm just going to make it to football tomorrow night. Oh shit, shit, shit.
No niin, se on taas Kortsu Kaikkonen tästä ja nyt on taas vuorossa Juuso Peikon seikkailu. Teillä
Missed my turn off slightly.
päästä mukaan pelaamaan suoraan kotoa näppäin puhelimen avulla. Tehän ette tietysti näe mitä ruudulla tapahtuu, mutta teidän nyt...
Should have maybe brought the leaflet, shouldn't I? Thinking about it. Right, let's head home. Hell, is it me or is the Sorbet? I wonder if he's changed the way the Sorbet drives. For some reason I feel myself sliding off the road a lot today. Can't just be me being suddenly terrible at driving, it must be something to do with an update, of course. Speaking of Resident Evil, I can't believe they released a new Resident Evil game in February instead of in October. Like, I get that Halloween is not that important in the grand scheme of all this, of course it isn't, but February does seem a strange time for a game like that to come out. I guess it's probably because it was meant that, like, they maybe planned on releasing it around that time and it just got slightly delayed, but... yeah, so it just seems like a strange time for a game to... I saw a lot of people playing... I saw Carnage playing it, and I was like... there must be some, like, preview build or a demo or something, but no, it's the full game. Does it look good? Yeah, I think that studio's just in such a strong position now that whether they're making a remake or a new game or whatever they're doing, they're just on a roll, aren't they? Just Capcom in general, it feels like. Embracing the Silent Hill. What's so unique about Silent Hill that they're sort of drifting towards? I don't have the reference. Like, is there a specific style that these are starting to hit? Or are they moving away from overtly slapstick stuff? Oh. I'm focused on horror and survival. Going back to the origins, I suppose, right? Oh shit, 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 fucking hell. I swear he's changed the brakes on this Sorbet. Maybe to make it feel a bit more like we're driving in ice. Oh, my voice. 370 mark electric bill, brilliant. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, do you ever get it when you're not well? Where it feels like your muscles aren't sat correctly in your body. I feel it first in my lower back. There's like this really like hollow feeling, like my muscles aren't responding properly to whatever they usually do. It's hard to explain the feeling. It's not really a pain or an ache. It's like, I don't know. I'm certainly feeling it now. Right, you turn off. Fatigue, maybe? Yeah, have I just lost the fucking classified magazine under the snow pile? There it is. There's nothing that makes a moment scary than the idea that you have 0 way to defend yourself. Yeah. Or limited, right? I've already got a classified magazine here.
We need to...
Okay. Well, I suppose we'll put some tea on. Are all these spoiled? No, they're fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a sense that I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't know if fatigue's the correct. I mean, I'm certainly not denying your knowledge, but it feels like, I don't know, like a lack of nutrients in certain. I don't know. It's not like I haven't been eating either. Or just because you don't feel too well, you maybe just sit like a crab or a prawn or whatever the current joke is. And it's just your posture alone that's screwing your back. Or too much time in bed, probably. Stupid things are a trap. You know, I'm feeling slightly better, actually. I think having something to focus on, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but the best thing for me when I'm not well is to pretend like I'm not well, if that makes sense. Just get up and start doing something. So loud. Well, let's have these sausages cooked, and then I'm going to go for a midstream break. Press 1 if you'd like to watch the TV on the midstream break. Press 2 if you'd like to listen to the fire crackling. There you go, there's your choices. Don't say I don't give you anything. Cat says TV. Alkarion says TV. Sothan says fire. 6-4 says fire. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, Shaggy Dan right at the last second. Kelly was just after the poll closed. Shaggy Dan was just before, which means we're watching the TV. I'm not going to burn the house down. I might burn the house down. Whew. Right, that's a day's work done. I'm going to go wander about a bit. I might come back from the midstream break feeling massively ill. And if that's true, we'll turn the stream off. But for now, enjoy the midstream break. Direct any complaints to Sothan. Everybody behave. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
PSK:ssa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille. Tie on pitkä, mutta PSK palvelee teitä 24 tuntia vuorokaudessa, jokaisina päivänä. Meillä on kaffit aina tarjolla ja kaikkia muutakin herkkua, joka päivä, jokaisena tuntina. Tervetuloa!
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
Energy drink. Ei luontaisia aromeista.
Megavedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat? PSK:n alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55. Jyhäpullot ja muusi 65. Viininleike 79. Lohikeitto 65. Kreikan salaatti 70. PSK Pizza Special 59. Tervetuloa!
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
PSK:sta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35, kanahampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan!
Energy drink.
Hello? What, new ads? What was it advertising there? Alright, we're back. I'm going to keep streaming. First off, What's in there? Alright, it's 8 PM. Let's put the radio on. There's nothing I can do to the car, is there? Oh, yeah, energy drink ones. What is it called? It's called like Turbo Kick or something stupid. Sothat says Cloudy Lemonade, Shaggy Dan says Dandelion and Burdock, Polar says Professor Peppy, 6-4 says Twisted Fruit, Dougie says Lemonade, Bear says Fizzy Orange. Right, let's get some of these cheaper things ordered. Like anything under 500, I think we'll stick to that as a rule. So, 1, 5, 5, 6, 9, 8, 8. Let's make a lot of phone calls. Then we're going to have to go to bed and get up for work. Alright, mate. Yep, send it through. How am I going to do this? Okay. The answer is... Can you even read that? Oh, fucking hell, that's dark. That's worthless. It's ginger beer, but I don't know if you can tell. Is there any part of that you can read? Jeez. Can I turn this light around a bit? Maybe get some... There we go. Oh, shit. Can you read it now? Never mind. It's ginger beer. I got a finesse. Do you believe me? Mate, will you just put the phone down? What's next? Not that one either. Not that one. This one for certain. Or juke you again. We don't believe you. No, we don't believe you. I don't believe him. Jesus. You people are ruthless. We saw it's orange, so you get a pass. What's this? What, mate? Can we put... Come on, I gotta go to bed. Jesus, come on. Even when I guess correctly, you come up with some technicality to make me wrong. It's ginger Pepsi. Oh dear, that's maybe a bit too cold. Oh. Mate, can we put the phone down, please? You sound as bad as I do. What are we waiting for? Can we just... Put the phone down, knobhead. Not getting any younger here, mate. What? There, what's he talking about? Oh, there we go, finally. Fucking hell, that's terrible. Right, there was one for 370, wasn't this one? 0, 1, 4, 4, 9, 6, 4, 1, 8. Are them wheels any good? 14-inch steel steelies, aren't they? I don't know if the tyres look too good either. Hello. Yeah. Nice. Yep, send it through. Thank you. Yes. Mate, please. Christ. Yes. Welcome back, everybody that's been watching ads. This is what you've missed. Jesus. Okay, 0, 5, 4, 2, 0, 3, 7, 8. It does sound like he's added in some new, even longer phone calls. It does, yeah. That's 2 really long ones. I'm going to order this one, even though it's over 500, because obviously there's not many that I'm ordering, so we can afford a little bit extra, right? These are just random pulls to try and get the control out. Oh, I'm going to blow my nose. Give me a second. Go, Nat. Good afternoon. Oh, jeez. Oh, finally he's answered. Oh. Mate, please. Quick phone call. Yes. I've got a life to lead. I'm due at work at 7, 8. Mate, please. Okay, that was a fast one. Respect. Go on, how's it going? Good afternoon. 0, 4, 8, 9, 2, 8, 5, 9. If he has 6, 4, then I both respect him greatly and resent his existence. That's a really cheap one. 60 marks. This is going to be some high quality parts. Watch this be the one that gets me the control arm I did. Hello? Please be a man of few words. Sorry. That's why some people just they don't care about the money they're making. They just want someone to talk to on the phone. Like them rich people that keep having work on their house done just so there's some builders around they can talk to keep them company. That's what this is. It's just the Finnish rural version of that. Oh no. Yeah. Right. Nice. Yeah. See, that's what you need. That guy was just interested in the money. 6, 8, 4, 2. Alright, last one, I promise. Is this why a whole generation grew up socially anxious? Because this is what communicating with people was like in the 90s. It had its downsides. Yeah, I swear in a previous job that some of the people that we did work for would only call for work done just so they had someone to make tea for in the afternoon. I think that's the same as what's going on here. Just a little bit of conversation, and if that was true, you'd answer the fucking phone. Yep. Thank you, mate. Try. What's happening? Sir! Yes, goodbye. Bye. Hello? I don't feel well enough for this. Oh, there we go, finally. Jesus. Having a stroke, call the police. I can't. He's on the fucking phone. I can't. Jeez. Alright, we're fine. Good. Let's save. We'll save, and then sleep, and then we're off to work again. Imagine growing up in the 70s where you picked up your phone to try and make a call only for Mrs. Dingleberry down the street to be talking to her sister for 3 hours. Yeah. What were they called? Party lines, weren't they? Was it party lines? Was it party line or group line? I think it was party lines, yeah. Where you all chipped in and multiple people on the same street would have one phone line, and if it was being used, it was being used. Party line, yeah. Oh, those were the days. He says like he can remember it. Ugh. A party line was a telephone service where a single local loop circuit was shared by multiple households. Common from the late 1800s to the 70s, neighbours shared the same line, allowing anyone to listen to conversations requiring users to wait for an open line and using specific ring codes to identify calls. Wibbly swooping in for the save after it was settled. Yeah, but that's off the top of his arse, so that he didn't Google. I don't think they had it in rural Yorkshire when I was growing up. Just wanted to show off your knowledge, yeah. At least there was no M dashes in it, or whatever they're called. Right, I've got 1 day left this week. I think I can leave work a bit early while we're on this probation period, because I've saved up enough hours. Let's get up at 6. Is that on? Yeah. Let's get up at 6. I've just wasted them sausages, haven't I? Swearing our way to sleep. Ugh. And then, I think I've got enough to be able to work like 7 hours or 6.5 hours instead of 8 today. Therefore, we might have enough time to leave work while the sun's still up, imagine, and maybe go and watch the ice racing thing that seems to be on a Friday. I just want to get a grasp of what that thing is. It's the only way we're going to learn on a blind playthrough is by going there and watching it, right? Maybe put some channel points on it as well. Although I don't know if it lasts over multiple days. We'll work it out. Right then. Off to work. Again. It's not going to be for long, this. And I think maybe next week we'll try my idea to cheese this a bit. Although it's maybe better to try my cheesing it idea after the probation period thing's worn off. Let's actually get the job before we start risking the job. I've got a load of logs chopped, haven't I? See, I could make $3,000 today, but I'm fucking about. But I might as well do that over the weekend. And then that $3,000 I can use to take straight to Salty and get my packages. Just check the ovens off. I've saved, haven't I? So it shouldn't make a difference. Yeah. Apparently I loaded the stream up and I had no intention of doing so until I got back, since I had a load of uploads hammering my connection. Hello, snotty one. Say it and welcome to the stream. Dark. Close enough. So you automatically loaded the stream up even though you had no intention of watching it. That's a bad sign. Oh, I feel weak now. So rude, I only called you the snotty one. Well, none of the expressions you can make in this game are complimentary, so you're just going to have to suck it up and accept being called dark. Hello? Okay. That would have been 10 minutes ago, but it was still entirely automatic. You missed the midstream break then. Widely regarded as the only good part. Right. Back to work we go. Oh shit. Windows are fogged up. And I got the blower on. And now my body temperature's just tanking. I swear it's dangerous being in a car. Like, you step out of the car and your body temperature doesn't go down as fast. You'd have been back sooner, but the littlest decided to trip over while running around the playground. When did they finish? At 3? I still can't get around, like, that when we were growing up, schools around this country didn't all just automatically finish at 3:30. I thought that was a like, hard and fast rule. They finish at 3:05. Oh, they can leave at 3:05. Right, to work. The bell is for the teachers, not the kids. Yeah, Crash, we've told that enough. Finishing at 3 sounds just right. Maybe should have finished the stream at that time thinking about it, but we've got like an hour to go and then I've managed to do a full stream despite waking up like my arsehole. It genuinely, unless I'm like chained to the toilet or whatever, if I'm like bed bound or like got some fatigue or headache or sickness or nausea or whatever, you know, your usual sort of mid-level illness, if I lay in bed all day I just feel worse. Like, I know we're all different, but for me specifically, resting does nothing for me. It just tanks my mood and everything, and then eventually it's like it blocks recovery in a weird way. And it's not like I aren't resting now, is it? It's like my bumhole's slightly raw and smelly, yeah. And pink. Yeah, sleeping through to a decent time, you're getting a bit more sleep than normal, absolutely, but just like laying in bed all day, or laying on the couch under a blanket, or laying, like, and putting your obligations to a side and stuff, I think, as a lot of us are nowadays, I think I'm in that, like, mindset where I've got to always be doing something. And I know it's toxic and it can get in the way a lot of times, but like, if I'd have committed to not streaming today, I'd have just felt shit. And I'd have been kicking myself and annoyed at myself, and I can guarantee that the symptoms of whatever illness I've currently got, I would have felt worse as a result of. Whereas light duty streaming, I don't know, I feel at least I'm not letting like the plan down or whatever, or ticking all the boxes and then just being ill in the break. Oh shit, reading your message, you nearly crashed the bus there, Sid. I could do laying in bed for an hour or so, but then I want food. Yeah, exactly, you want to get up and motivate yourself a bit, right? And I know it goes against advice, and like this isn't me saying it's some secret knowledge, but it might be a problem that I have to keep active or whatever, but stupid illness doesn't get to win. I said in Discord earlier though, you can tell you're ill when you're cutting your toast into triangles. I'm just going to pull out. It's going to be brave. I'm not going to get hit by a vehicle. Positive mental attitude. Am I going to get a workday done in 50 minutes? I reckon so. If we have to delay marbles a little bit, we can, can't we? Oh. Why does it feel like the sun's about to come up, by the way? I guess it is shortly, right? It's going to be up in about an hour. Cut the other half's toast into triangles, mainly because it's funny. Then if she's ill, yeah, do it. It has healing properties. Not really doing anything else today. Yeah, I guess if I had a rally coming up or something, I'd have to make some other plans, but given we're still just working this probation thing off, or this... Am I using that word correctly? Probation is the right word for it, right? When you've got like a short period at the start of a job to prove that you're worth... That is called probation. I'm for some reason doubting myself that the word probation's correct in that context. I think it's right. It is right, Cold Cuts. Yeah, probationary period. Okay. I don't know what probation means. I know the usages of it and stuff, but what does it mean? Like, as a what's the base word mean? Probation. It's like a limbo for good behaviour or something. Morning, everyone. Hello, George.
Kyllä aamulla taas kun töihin lähdin, niin pisemistä vittu.
8:02. Morning, everyone. Hello, yes.
Oi vittujen kevää.
It's a job's using probationary period. Yeah, I'm just wondering what like the base word means. You know what? Fuck it. I'm having a coffee before we get started. So it just means legal punishment. A period of time where someone must behave well or perform well in a job or school to avoid punishment or failure. Probation. So it's like the root word is a period where you're tested on your ability to show your worth or to not make mistakes. Yeah. Huh. Thank you all. Prohibitory something, yeah. Late Middle English denoting testing or investigation from Old French probation, from to test or prove. There we go. Interesting. So it just means to prove that you're trustworthy, yeah. Because, yeah, I think the reason I asked is because the word probation made me think of prison or punishment, Lisa. Morning, Dougie. Let's have a bit of Finland FM on, look. Sorry. Hang on, I'm going to cough. Hello. I actually think the best way to get through this thing is not to try and focus too much on efficiency. Etymology, yeah. Entomology. Where you find out how many wings and legs and what the proboscis looks like of every word. So, I wonder if this works like it did yesterday, where if I put one in, filled. Oops. There we go, it catches up to where it was yesterday. Often confused with entomology. It's all about Fangon. it up every time. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not as efficient as I was yesterday. Do you know what? We don't need to be efficient. I just need to get the work done. So what time do you reckon I'm safe to leave? I think I'm safe to leave like 90 minutes early. So if I got in at 8 and I'm supposed to be finishing at 4, I think I can finish at about 2:30. So we might have a tiny bit of daylight left. But I think I've earned even more than that. We've probably got about an hour. About 2 hours maybe? But I don't want to push it too much. So I could leave at 2. I'm doing this the wrong order. I keep going left when I should go right to start with. Yeah, I think of all the different methods we've tried, I do just like doing it the normal way, really. Oh, keep picking it up though. The game screws you when you think when you get too clever. Stop going left immediately, Stubbler. Cock. Calm down. Calm down. Jesus. Alright, someone think of a controversial topic to talk about so I stop focusing on trying to be as efficient as possible with these boxes and start focusing on how much you lot are cancelling yourselves. Usually just make words up. Just do what Gwynblade does and have really good knowledge. That it's totally not Googled. Has it happened? Has it happened? Yeah, Kitten. Everybody go to Discord. Kitten's had the baby. Pretty good. I don't know what the name is. Everyone go stick a heart on that. Yeah. Good work. Oh, there's Kitten herself. Kitten, hello. Kitten, congratulations. Pretty good. You got a pink name on baby day. Lovely. What's the name? Matilda. Yeah, man. Kitten, pretty good. Any complications or anything to know about? All healthy and well? Matilda. Yeah. What the fuck? Why can't I put this box in here? What is happening? Oh, this is... No? Ah! It's fine. Pink name for a pink baby. Has a baby, immediately logs on to watch the stream. That's dedication. She's like, oh, I've wasted too much time having this child. I need to go and watch some boxes get fucking stacked in a shit video game. A long, hard labour, otherwise all is well. Good, well, it's over now, right? This box is broken. For this box. Oh. Ooh, this. Satan, thank you for the celebratory sub.
Yes, I got your email. Yes, I did.
Dedicated orange.
What you mean?
Did you go in this morning then? Was you setting off when you sent the picture? Definitely want to sleep. When will you be coming home with the little baby? Satan, I appreciate 76 months. Good, get rid of that corner ad. Fuck that corner ad. Satan, thank you for the sub. Both got baby girls with an M name. There it is. Must be an orange thing. Just keeping an eye on your vitals, waiting to get her checked out.
But tell me, call me later and tell me what you think.
What time did it start? It must have been pretty early. I didn't actually look at the time on the message that you wrote. I think to finish the 3 orange babies with M names, Chrisman and I need to have a girl and call it Megatron. These things come in 3s, right? Schmitz, good morning. I'm gonna have to blow my nose in a second. Yo. Hang on, I'm gonna go blow my nose. And stretch as well, everybody stretch. Okay, I'm back. Maeve. It's a nice. Is it Irish, Maeve? Is it Irish? Megatron was meant to be my nephew's middle name, but his sister-in-law said no. Why? Fucking Megatron. We first to pronounce it correctly first try. Maeve, yeah. I think it's... Is it Irish? If it was a niece, would it have been Megantron? Good work. Tea and toast, yeah man. Coffee from hospitals is objectively rubbish, but just because of the context you're having it in, it's the most delicious coffee in the world. What? When my pup showed up when I was a kid, I wanted to name him her Demon Shadow or something of the like because it was cool. In the end, my parents settled on the other option, Daisy. There was Gwynblade will have a better memory than I. Was a bit young at the time, but there was a an Alsatian Gwynblade on the street that it was, like I say, it was slightly before my time, but at least on the street that Gwynblade grew up in, there was an Alsatian, a German Shepherd, and apparently it was a monster. Like, it was really aggressive and violent in the way that, like, 80s dogs used to be. And it was known to terrorise the street and the little cul-de-sac that they lived on. And it was called Claire. Fucking Claire. Do you want any charges? He's Irish, yes. Nice name. It will be the best thing you've ever had, yeah. Yeah, but you might get them. Fucking hell, I'm so excited. My throat can't keep up. You might get them little butters kitten that you can get in, like, hotel breakfast. You know, them little gold packed butter things. Wow. Hey, up, it's Santa. Speaking of which,
I'm sick of my wife blowing everything out of proportion. She's single-handedly ruining my balloon animal business.
Speaking of which, here's Santa currently running his balloon animal business. Santa, did you know we found your character in game, by the way? Here you are, packing charges in Futufon. Santa, thank you for 60 months of subs in good afternoon, and congratulations as well for completing your 2,000 press-up challenge. Good work. Must be fucked. Right, what's broken here? Is it the tray or the box? What's what in Discord? Oh, your tea and toast. What do I need again? Chargers, isn't it? Yeah. You chargers. What would be it? Yeah. Can't remember who it was who said the other week, but what would be in the instructions for a phone charger? Then again, I'm not going to complain too much because I've been playing a hell of a lot of Xbox 360 games lately on the Xbox on disc. Trying to go back to a bit of a simpler time, and it's been awesome. Just sat with the original Halo box and going through it, and it's got all the enemies and their little bit of lore on all of the enemies and the ships and the weapons and everything. It's cool. So maybe that's what it is. These manuals are full of charger lore. Voltage in, voltage out, proper outlets you can use it on, yeah, I suppose. A few other products, little advertisement for other things that phones sell, like, I don't know. Didn't really have accessories for phones back then, did they? I think this is just slightly pre that period where everybody was buying little jewels for their phones and stuff. And just before, you had adverts on TV where you had to text a number to get a ringtone sent back to you for £3 or whatever it was. Don't suck the end when the cable's plugged in. Oh, it's dinner time. Do I need anything? No, I've got to have a beer while I'm... Have I done a box today? Yeah. Alright, we're already way ahead. And I can finish early today. Maybe we just power through. I want to get that tractor job done. That's one thing I want to get done. If I've got time, anyway. Shit. Dougie, can you talk a bit quieter on that phone, please? Do you know what? I'm going to do a bit of a test. Once we've got this box filled, I'm going to just go sit upstairs and do shit all for the rest of this shift. And then leave early. Oh, Christ. Is this what... Do you know people play, Factory Simulator on it? I always imagine this is what a lot of them, simulators are. Just repetitive tasks you do over and over again. Kitten, congratulations, bye! I'd like to know that you've possibly melted my mem. I'm sure the insurance will cover it, so it's probably fine. Broke Sothan's mother. I'm interested in the tea and toast. Oh, yeah! Tea and toast as well. Yeah, there's the little gold butters. See? See, Trimette knows. Tell your mum I said plenty of pictures to come soon, and I appreciate her. Kitten's not herself, she's being all nice, it must be the hormones.
But, so, did I understand that
Alright, let's get these last packaging bullshits. Oh, I'm feeling a bit better. I'm perking up. I'm rallying. It's snowing outside now. I'll go enjoy a bit of daylight. Right, I'm sorry, my winter car players, because you're probably going to hate the idea, but it would be a good idea. what Topless needs to do in this is he needs to have some kind of like mood mechanic where if you don't get enough vitamin D, it tanks and like your fatigue changes or something. Imagine. So you have to spend at least some time with the sun on your face, like in real life, to try and keep your mood above. I think I'd rather have that than like sweat or any of those mechanics. We get a tiny bit of sunlight from standing here. No. Where's my beers gone? These pricks keep stealing them. Well, let's deal with problem. Who's cooking? Jeez, Jesus. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't realise you were there. Jesus. Alright. We'll go have a smoke break and then we'll get this last box done. Finish at 2. Alright, we're sneezing again. Oh, I'm not going to be able to have a smoke break by myself. Factorio is a factory simulator, I suppose. Yeah, I just mean more like the... Like you get like the trading card... Oh, sorry. Like the TCG simulators and stuff, don't you? Where it's just like repetitive tasks over and over again. But I guess there's the difference between the good ones and the bad ones. And my winter car is clearly more than just that, which I guess is the thing that carries it. This is just a part of it, right? Checklist simulators, yeah. If we was to put aside the people just like checklists, which I fully understand, like it does feel like there's a strange not these kind, but those kind of games that are kind of just repetitive, like task simulator games, are filling some need in us. I don't know. Like there's some craving that we get to just achieve things on a small level, and that's playing into it a bit. Now that you have a job, you need to get to the lake to fish, bring in some to microwave in the brick. Yeah! All my colleagues will love that, right? The smell. When I was at college, one of the kids in the class we were in, one of the substitute teachers, sorry, one of our like lecturers or whatever, he was like really friendly and pally with everybody. He'd always mess about and joke around with everyone. And one kid brought in a fish that he'd got from the market, and he was going to like hit him with it because it was part of some running joke, and he'd probably been alright with it. But that teacher wasn't there that day, so he just left it behind the curtain. I didn't tell anyone. So there was just a fish sat there for like a week. Oh, look at this. King in the case. It's not a bad thumbnail for today, either. Lovely. Somebody write the word giraffe for me. Oh dear, I feel fucking woeful. Right, that's... How many boxes is that? Thank you, well, carry on. So then, behave. Right. I refuse to do any more work, 'cause I think I can finish at 2, although it's a bit early. It's Friday afternoon, right? I think I can finish at 2. Maybe we'll finish at 2:30. It's 6. Yeah, you got to be nice to me. I deserve at least once 525-inch floppy disk in '99 seems mistimed. But was there some change in the size of floppies at the time? Oh, was it a big one? Yeah. Was it the slot for it? No. What was the size of the big ones? Seems weird that I was at college in like 2004 and still using floppy disks. Did it switch to the size that we ended the floppy disk era on at some time around this time? I don't think them big ones ever made it into computers, did they?
Joo, ja
Oh,
jos
it's
se menee
fancy.
solmuun se peli, niin sit vaan sieltä ylhäältä.
Sorry, Dougie.
Niin.
I've just decided to slack off for a bit.
Kone jämähtää joskus.
This is the test. Although I don't really know whether I can... See, this is the thing. I could be sat around here skiving and not doing a great deal, but I don't want to. I'd kind of rather be working, weirdly. I'm not going to make any more money. Oh, so 3.5 was the small one. And that was the one that we ended on, right? 5 1/4 were more 80s. Alright. I think it's just the... I think it's the 3.5s then, 6.4 in the game at least. Oh man, hang on, I just blow my nose again. Give me a second. Oh dear, I hate blowing my nose. They were the 8-inch industrial types that were around in the 90s. People and places were more likely to be using the older kit back then, though. Yeah, I suppose. Like this, especially. And like I say, I was still using floppies in like 2005 or whatever. When they were clearly falling behind. So people do... There is a bit of a crossover, isn't there? Apparently the original floppy was in 1971 and was 8 inches. So 1982 for 3.5. What was the storage on the 3.5 ones? It was like 800 kilobytes or something, right? Or did they go above? Did they go north of a megabyte? It did actually. Was it like 1.5 or something? 1.4. Okay. Yeah. Plenty of Microsoft Office documents from the various programs on there, right? Unless you had plenty of JPEGs on it. We're getting a gigabyte USB stick thing. We're getting, whoa, we're in the future. It's weird to think that really the USB stick replaced the floppy disk, not the CD. Yeah, yeah. Especially for like work and school applications, right? Burning a CD with your Word documents on it would be looping. Oh, my nose is all sore now because I've been blowing my nose. Just knocked my fucking Doomhaus mug off the side. Is it cracked? It hasn't. You know what? Durable, these Doom mugs, apart from that one that Cat's had that smashed in transit. What time is it? Alright, another sort of hour or so and we can leave. I actually think it's important in this game that I get comfortable with just sitting about. I know that sounds counterintuitive for somebody that's supposed to be streaming, but this game, you need to relax into it a bit, right? So if I have a bit of time, not run around trying to make everything useful and just let time pass a little bit. Sit and watch telly or something if I need to let time go. Because it's weird, this game. Like, 50% of it is being in a mad, like, efficiency-driven hurry to try and get stuff done, and the other 50% is sitting around and waiting for stuff. I guess maybe situation B is because you didn't do situation A properly. You could say. Durable are they? I wouldn't know. This is your year though, I'll carry on, right? It needs to be, because Auger's at the top of the league at the moment, and the last thing we want is Auger gloating about doing well in anything. Installing Windows 3.1 on like 20 floppies was not fun. I'm actually really surprised. I've learned something that I didn't know recently. Because as I say, I've been playing the 360 on mostly discs, or entirely discs. I didn't realise that the Xbox 360, because it had a hard drive, it would load saves and cache the loading. So it would take like 2 minutes to load the first level on Halo, for example. But then every time you quit out and came back in, even if you turned the machine off and took the disc out, it would like suspend your progress on that level, so it would already be loaded. So you'd put the disc in and press play, and it would just immediately load back to your previous checkpoint. That's really cool technology that I didn't realise existed. Be nice if modern PCs could do that. It almost acts like, even though you're putting the disc back in, this is 2005 technology, even though you're putting the disc back in, it acts like you've just tabbed out. Fucking hell, it's cold out there, Jesus. Mate, you need to put more than a t-shirt on. I've got a winter jacket on and nearly froze to death. Alright, 2 PM. I think I'm about ready to clock out. I've already done 2 full boxes, so Dougie can't complain too badly. You need to work harder, Santa, that's what you need to do. There's a graveyard of the boxes that didn't make it. I've definitely done 2 hours, right? Would you say that I've done 2 hours of overtime? I did a whole hour yesterday. Or maybe wait until 30 minutes passed. Press 1 to punch Dougie on the way out, just to cement our final week of work with him. Have 1 more beer to celebrate the week, and maybe have another coffee, actually. They don't do decaf. Oh, we're about to leave work. I clocked in at 8, didn't I? So 4 o'clock would be the clock out time. So we're doing this correctly. Is there anything else around here? Does the building extend a bit further? Why have they got a lot of coal at the back of the... Is that the I like the idea that that's the chargers. They get dropped off by the truckload and just stored in there and then put in boxes. Right, I need to go and get these logs, this firewood dropped off. It's at Kitten and Towns's. They're going to be busy, since they've just had a baby. It's not all that bad, mate. It's warm in here at least. The company's good. The radio's on, the coffee's free, we've got toilets and staff room. And... True, mate, yeah. You've got to start your own charger business at the flea market, yeah. You're alright, mate, are you? Yeah. Right. Hopefully, this is my 8 hours done. So it should say bonus time or whatever 0. I feel like I'm taking a risk doing this. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Time bank. Plus 1830 something. What does that mean? Has anybody got any idea? Everybody like... It says time bank 18 plus 23 hours or something. Time banked for this paying period. So I've worked 18.5 hours. But I've worked 5 days, 8 hours each. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think you get... I can't remember what it said. But I've definitely come in and I've been checked in for 8 hours for 5 days. Because it should reset with the paying period. B-Ray, welcome to the stream. 18 hours over the required time. Have I? Maybe you don't get paid for lunch, possibly. So I've banked a few days off. Hang on a minute, what? So, wait. Did the guy say that I'm only supposed to be working 3 days a week and not 5? Because 18 hours over is how many? Have I completely misunderstood the interview and I was supposed to be working 3 days and not 5? Because 18 hours is what? Over 2 days off. If it's plus 8 hours, you can take a day off. I just don't understand how I've managed to accumulate 18 hours of overtime. Because I've been clocking in and clocking out 8 hours later, right? And I've done that 5 times. So what's that? 40 hours, right? So how have I ended up working 58.5 hours in a 40-hour gap? It seems salty, it's the opposite. How does it make any sense? It's fraud, yeah. Paid time off for every 8 hours you work, you get 1 hour. Oh, maybe. Reeps, good afternoon. Oh, I'm sniffing, give me a second. Ah, there we go. Huh. So does that mean I don't have to go into work on Monday? Or Tuesday? Hey, that's alright. I've accidentally overworked. Nice, so I get the rest of today off, and I get to come in and wait until Tuesday. Oh, staff meeting on Tuesday, yeah. Yes, there is Reeves. If you go check Discord, she's had the baby. All is well, and it's a little girl called Matilda. If that's the case, then it's separate from overtime altogether. Yeah, it's like time in lieu, isn't it? No, it's not time in lieu. It's like bonus day off time or something. Yes, I quite like that though. Alright, well now we've got the entire weekend to ourselves. Before I have to go start fucking about with going back to work. So we'll go back to work on Tuesday, then I get Wednesday off as well, right? Oh god, what's going on up here? Bear with me. Oh fuck, it's the police. Slow, 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 slow. Shit, I've been drinking all afternoon at work though. I had like 4 beers before I left just for something to do. Shit. Apparently there's some sort of critter behind the wheel. Looks like one of those self-driving movie cars. Mate, listen. I've had a bad day at work. I've been busy. And I've had a few beers. But I'm driving straight home and I promise not to cause any trouble. I'm sure I can smell you, but because I'm such a nice officer, I will let you go this time. Oh, I love you, thank you. Does that mean he could confirm that I stink of beer, but he's let me go? Did my please work? Press 1 if the fine is more than the words. Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Rule number 1 of my summer car and my winter car, never talk to the police. Well, it seems to have paid off for me there. I managed to bargain my way out of it. Always talk to the police, it seems. Alright. I've not got a great deal of money, but I might go buy some boxes from Salty just to cheer me up. We've got a logs to do in the morning. Shall we go and see if the ice road thing's on? Get a little bit of some kind of view of how that works. I need to know the schedule for all this stuff. Yeah, it's Vectra's right there. What's wrong with Volkswagens? Not Volkswagens, Vauxhalls. Good British cars then, made with parts from all over the fucking place. What's the name of Vauxhalls in other countries? Oh, they're Opals, aren't they? On the continent. Sur le continent. For Opal, yeah. Are they British? After the fruits. Did you know they've changed the name of Opal fruits now, and now they're called Snickers? The mints with the Hulk, no, they're called Golfs Centre. Holden. So what country is that, Beera? Vauxhall used to be called Holden. I want a job in manufacturing and cheap stuff. It's unfair they won't let me have both. Oh, in Australia they were called Holden. It's weird. I don't actually know where Vauxhall are from now. Or Opal or whatever. Are they a British company? Like, of origin? Turn it down. Opel is German. Owned by General Motors. German owned by General Motors. What the fuck is going on? Oh, baby. Whoa, steady, everybody. Jesus. Roger that, so then, everybody. I saw a gross-looking Land Rover today. New with a massive grille. What, modern Land Rovers? There's no point. I've seen a Land Rover for ages. Remember in this country where suddenly everybody had 4x4s? In like 2004 or 5, suddenly it became a trend, didn't it? It's handy if you need to cook your tea, yeah? Must be what they mean by the term rolling coal. Hang on, sniff. Yeah, for those that didn't notice it earlier, PSK has had a bit of an update. Check this out, look. Look, there's actually other cars in the PSK car park now. This is the joys of playing a live service game. It does make the game feel a bit more alive, though. I appreciate it.
Little baby, oh camera is off, Stubler has movie.
Did you know, Martin? She's named the baby Martin. Can you believe it? Martin, good afternoon. Look, PSK's had an upgrade. There's people here now. There was even a gentleman in here ranting and raving on the phone. Here he is, look. It's Martin. Salty, can I have some... Have you got anything for me? Salty, 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 salty. Don't do this to me. Shit. There's a control arm in the boxes. There's no boxes. I'll buy another classified magazine just in case it's reset. Salty, I need you to come back, please. Fuck. Sorry. Thought I'd muted. Martin, thank you for the bit. She called it Martin. Matilda. Right, thank you, Salty. Is this a new one? It is a new one. Ooh, it resets on a Friday then, alright. Right, do we have the good news? No. No. Cross member bootleg, no. Rear axle parcel shelf, no. End plate flywheel hookup, no. No. Grill rear lower arm. Fuck, 2 rear lower arms in that. We don't need rear lower. We need front upper. No. No. Left shroud exhaust, manual. Fucking hell, an entire another week without the part we need. Game's abusive. Look at Dougie. It's not Dougie, it's Martin. Look at him, it's Martin in his businessman look with his energy drink, padding around, thinking he's better than everyone. Typical. Adam, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You find me stuck in the middle of a full-time job. But I've managed to accidentally work so much that I've got tomorrow off in game. No, Monday off. Adam, are you well? Oh dear. Right, let's go home. Oh god, the police are here. Let's go see if they... I mean, there's no point in going and watching the ice racing if it's dark, is there? Oh, I feel so ill, fuck me. Oi, everybody stretch. I don't know if the clockwork resets each week or if... Yeah, I'm not sure. But I've only worked 1 week, so I'd be surprised if it had doubled up. Anything going on in there that we're not used to? No? It's like Bear says, it feels like suddenly Topless has got through a lot of the just major bug fixing updates and started putting bits and bobs in now. So maybe the game's going to start evolving quite rapidly. We also flirted with the idea of going back to My Summer Car and quickly making a save by playing fresh until we've dated Susie. I mean, I do have a save that I started after the playthrough finished, with the car all put together. Jubla. So all I'd have to do is order the stuff that Suski wants, and we'd finish the game. Because the concern is that Suski's not talking to us at the job, because technically I've not imported a completed game save from My Summer Car. So she might not be talking to me, because in the playthrough canon, we never actually got together. So why would she talk to me? I'm just a stranger. I've got leaflets to deliver and everything. Fuck. I don't know if I spend the rest of my time... Hey, wait, if Sothan's in, we can make a bit of money. He's not. He's never where you want him, have you noticed? Or maybe I sleep, and then we'll go to Salty and see if there's some packages to pick up. Oh, sorry for sniffling. Christ, 168 mark electric bill level. I wonder if any of these other neighbours would like to buy some Kill You. It's good stuff. There goes Pat. I can't hear the ice rally thing, so there's probably no point in going over there and investigating it, right? No, it's all good, B-Ray. We'll figure it out, but I appreciate it. Right. I guess we'll make some phone calls then. We'll get some more just junk parts ordered. Just completely check Sothan's not in. He's either there every day or he's nowhere to be seen, Sothan. Right then. What are we ordering? Let's have some good stuff. So, let's get all the cheap shit boxes. Random pile of crap I'm not interested in. Lovely, it sounds brilliant. 0, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 5, 9. Let's have some nice quick pickups on this. No messing about. Pile of parts for the rivet. At least they're not raw. Wonderful advertisement. So we'll get this one. We'll get this one. Anything under 500. That is any of the random ones under 500. Hello. Yes. I'm calling about the parts. Yes. Mate, just send it. Yeah, I don't have time. Just send the parts. Mate, please, just send the parts. I don't need your life story. Bye. Jesus Christ. Okay, this one. 2, 200, 6. Oh yeah, that's right, mine. Yeah, let's go for a toilet check with the last 10 minutes of the stream. And then I need to order the rest of these parts. Oh yeah, the toilets might be in, that's true. I guess there is a lot of, like, things that clearly need work that we need to check test. Hello? Yeah. Listen, mate. Yeah, just send. Yeah, just send the parts over. Yeah, thank you, friend. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need your. Yeah. Listen, mate, I'm not well. I could do if you. I'd appreciate if you just. Yeah. Jesus. We'll do a toilet check tomorrow. Remind me. First thing, toilet check. What was next? For sale, warranty parts, all this junk rubbish. Okay, you. 0, 1, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8. Oh, I just need one piece that just will not present itself. Hello. I'm just going to blow my nose while this guy's talking. Be right back. Hopefully it's a long one. 1 second. It was, in fact, not a long one. Fuck, I didn't even get a chance to blow my friggin' nose properly. Right, what was next on the list? You we've ordered. Yeah, tiny bit expensive, this one. Right, now we'll have to go blow my nose properly. 1 second.
Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the Loppy family has moved into the valley. What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time?
Keep getting short phone calls. Who are these creeps you're calling?
That is, once again...
Why, what does it sound like? I wasn't listening. Was he particularly creepy? No, you. Shit. God I fucked that up. The finish. Which one was it, that one? What? No. There we go. So that one, and then maybe that one. We'll treat ourselves to one that's slightly over 500. Oh dear. This is how you get parts in this game, Martin. You have to sit and fucking phone people out of this magazine to get any parts for the car. It's toxic. How do? I send them through. Is there a mod that puts the subtitles on in a bit more detail? I know, as he said, there was a mod for the first game that did it, but I don't know if there's one for this, because I wouldn't mind it. I feel like that's the same, Paula. Yeah, there's probably a shed somewhere that's got all the parts for the car in it that I just haven't found. Oh, shit. This one. Oh, shit. Oh, I keep fucking it up. Hang on. I can't concentrate. I'm too unwell. 0, 1, 8, 7, 2, 7, 6, 5. You can read Finnish, but can't understand spoken Finnish. I can't read Finnish either, Reeves. There is one enhanced for my winter car cats, yeah? We might get that then. We got a fidget spinner or something. Hello. That you can play with while you wait, so you don't lose your mind like a normal young person in 2026. Martin. See, that's the thing, right? I don't know who it was last year that said, oh, by the time you finish this playthrough, you'll have learned. You'll be able to have KCD. You'll be able to speak fluent Latin. And it's like I've played 1,000 hours of a game set in Finland, and all I can say is Satan, hell, and vagina. Look at that! Look at that from Kitten. She's just had a baby. In the last fucking 12 hours or whatever. Not even that. And she's showing up to take part in marbles for the good of the oranges. You know what I mean? I'm fluent, basically, yeah. Sometimes I'm not even sure if I can understand Finnish. Imagine if Kitten wins and she's had a baby with a pink name and a fucking gold name. We've picked up nothing, yeah. Fucked it. I know how to say thank you and then a load of swear words. Joke's on Kitten, now she has to explain to these losers where babies come from. Yeah, good luck. Oh my god, I stretched and now I feel bilious. Right, we'll do for a couple of minutes. It'd be nice if Sothan was in, that'd have made things a bit easier. It's a bright night out here tonight. Right, tomorrow then, first thing is a toilet check, and then we're going to do some log jobs and stuff, and I'm going to just box. And if I can find that control arm, I think we could maybe finish the car. Martin, thank you for the big bits. God, my stomach's growling suddenly. Isn't it usually a sign that you're coming through illness if you suddenly get your hunger back at speed? She came one day, Theo came 3 months early, and she came 1 day early. Martin, thank you for the baby bits. How did the stock get to you? Should dump your spare parts in Sothan's house for that guy. I mean, technically, you should be dead canonically. Oh dear. Right, well that's today done. I actually managed to make it through a full stream, and we're going to get a marbles done, so I don't have to sit while I'm trying to recover from whatever the fuck I'm coming down with and feel guilty.
PSK:ssa hyödyt edustamme. Muista, parhaimmillaan etua jopa 4%. PSK:ssa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille.
Sorry, I'm having a sneezing fit. Bear with me.
Lisää elinvoimaa
Tell you what
ja
I'll do.
vaihda
Let's go for a little walk.
Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa
Instead of learning about wallpaper that protects from aliens.
hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
PSK:ssa hyödyt edustamme. Muista, extra...
Well, we've got an advert for PSK. We might as well go deliver some with our last few minutes, and then we'll do marbles. Kitten will win. The oranges will... Hang on, what's the scores? Yeah, the oranges could catch up today. Aye. Wait, what? Hello? Oh, that's the stack, isn't it? Flew in through the window. Like when a pigeon flies into your living room window. Oops. Did I miss this one? No. Lovely. And then I'll go do this other one. We'll run through the churchyard. Sorry, that was a big sniffle. I'm trying not to sniffle into the microphone. Oh yeah, what was the weight? I forgot you're supposed to say, what was the weight? And everyone's like, ooh, that's a big one. And then everybody else says, I was X amount when I was born. I was a big baby. Nobody ever says they were a small baby. You notice that? How does the church have an interior? Negative. Never. Hang on a minute, I might have done this to try and kill some time, and I might end up costing myself a bit too much time. £9.13. And then we all say, woo, it's a big one. It actually was a big one. Where, did you see that? Watch. That actually did, with one leaflet, put leaflets in both. Well, that's not very FCI, I don't like that. Alright, that was cheating. Efficiency at 100%. Right then. Let's head home, and I have actually completed a stream in this fucking state. Lovely. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah. Ali Ann's first was 8 stone. I mean, Theo being just under £2 is actually impressive. Right, I apologise for not being on camera or anything, but we managed to get the stream out. We got some stuff done. I've managed to work so much that I get the day off on Monday. So we've got 3 days in game now without having to go to Futrifon, where I think I'm going to... there isn't a grave, Martin. It was... it's like the credits. There's like a big monument in the middle that's got a load of... I don't know if it might be like backers or something on it. But with that done for today, thank you all for joining. I will see you all tomorrow. And we're going to... It's going to be a big box day. And if Salty is kind... we might get the control arm and start to almost get the car put together. I was £6, 6 ounces, born in room 6. On the 6th of June. And you're exactly 60 years old. Which would mean you were born in 66. Hey, this is all impressive. No, you'd have been born in 65. I've ruined everything. Thank you all for joining. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. I appreciate your patience. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow when I don't get worse. kind of glad you didn't have to push £11 out. Welcome to all the new followers as well. I'll be back tomorrow if I'm feeling well enough, which I hopefully should. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday of every week until we've, well, cracked as much of this game as we can find. Whew, thank you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. But for those in the Discord that fancy a bit of marbles, stick around. On Friday, that Time Splitter guy, a brand new green, got Person of the Century of the Day on his first attempt at marbles. Cold Cuts got Person of the Century of the Day on his first attempt at marbles. Pat got Person of the Century of the Day on his first attempt at marbles. Shaggy Dan got first attempt Person of the Century of the Day. It's fucking ridiculous. Reeps got Person of the Century of the Day on his first and second attempt at marbles. Wild. I don't know why that keeps happening. There's people like Cellist who have been trying for 3 years to get a single point. Let's put a random name in, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a new orange joined. He's called whatever. Took a £9 shit this morning. Right, for those that don't know what's happening right now, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord, you get a chance to take part in a single run of marbles, which I'm about to do right now. If you win, you get the golden name in Discord, and you get a point for whichever team you were randomly assigned when you join, either the green team or the orange team. As you can see at the top left, the year is quite close, with the greens winning by only a single point so far. Oranges, this is the time. Everybody, if you're just arriving for marbles, Kitten has had the baby. All is healthy and well, little Matilda. And I think, if you'd like to join for today, you must be in the Discord, of course. The password for today is Matilda. Of course it is. Go, bang. There we go. We have Schmitz for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Reeps for the greens. Trim for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Azar for the greens. Polar for the greens. 12, good afternoon, for the oranges. Mine for the greens. 6-4 for the greens. Keaton for the oranges. Sid for the oranges. Kelly for the greens. Cold Cuts. Cold Curtis for the oranges. Chaz, good morning, for the greens. Adam for the greens. Bear for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Oh, hang on a minute. I missed Shaggy Dan. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. And Tagslack, good afternoon, for the oranges. Alright, 22 marbles into the race. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go! We have Schmitz, Cats, Reeps, Trim, Alcarion, Azar, Polar, 12, Martin, 6-4, Kitten, Satan, Kelly, Cold Cuts, Chaz, Adam, Bear, Lundios, Dougie, Gwynblade, Shaggy Dan, and Tagslack. 7 oranges and 15 greens. Jesus. Okay, Azzy. Welcome to the stream. Azzy for the oranges. 8 oranges and 15 greens. Christ. Come on, we got this. Alright, Martin and Reeps both said 9. 23 enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The level is hop, skip and a jump. 25 in. Good luck to everybody. Eurovision to qualify for now. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oranges, let's tie the scores. This year seems to be a lot closer than it was in December. The usual January the 1st reset seems to change everything. There is going to be a Eurovision line slowly creeping up the leaderboard, so if you want to take part in the Eurovision, you need to be in the top, what is it, how many countries in the Eurovision finals? 24 or 6? Is it 24? I don't know. Right, level is hop, skip and a jump. Eric is the record holder, and we begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Is it 23? Well, that list is going to be creeping up soon. And it's about first come, first serve as well, so the more points you get, the better. Oh, the boycotts, yeah. I'm kind of umming and ahhing about whether or not to do it. I don't want to put... Yeah, I feel a bit icky about... Not because of what one side or the other of the boycotts, but just the idea there's this massive political pressure on Eurovision, when usually it's like silly, fun political drama. It's all a bit too serious this year. Right, can we have an orange get slammed out of this and early? Alkarion, that was huge. I've been telling Alkarion in the stream earlier that this is his year. Can Alkarion stick the landing? He does, that's not bad from Alkarion. Tagslack's right behind him for the oranges. Does a green get some, like, spawny jump? Martin tried. Adam's trying. Adam's fucked it. No, he hasn't. Damn. Well, absolute monster stunts from Adam there. Alkarion would have got it otherwise. Oh no! Has he fallen off? Alkarion, go! Oranges! Adam nearly got his first point, but Alkarion might actually manage to get this done. Trim's right behind and Tagslack's right there as well. Adam got pegged. Alkarion, you need more speed because if you don't, Trim will get it. Tagslack for the oranges instead. You know what? Alkarion second. Look at that. Top 3. There was 8 oranges and we managed to get 4 in the top 5. Tagslack then is person of the century of the day. Alkarion just missed out. Adam, that is unfortunate. He was on for that then. Look at that baby in Discord. Shit. Yeah. Right, where are we? Tagslack is person of the century of the day. The oranges then get their 30th point, tying the greens. This is a tight year, this. Good work, Tagslack. Commiserations, Alkarion. Hang on a minute. Fucking scrolling in Discord. Give me a second. Lived. Gonna point for last place. I mean, technically, you could say Adam, Dougie, Shaggy, Dan, Azar, and Martin are last. Adam, that was unfortunate. Tagslack, however, takes person of the century of the day. The 8 oranges beat the 15 greens. And that is going to do it. You know what? That wasn't a bad day. So I almost cancelled the stream. I'll take it. Right then. Orange. Green 30 to orange 30. And a win tomorrow, oranges, and we're back in the lead. Which is not bad to say. We didn't take the lead at all last year. Lovely. God, I'm so sniffly. I'm going to get out of here before I start making everybody feel sick. I appreciate everybody's patience while I've been unwell. You're all very lovely. I'll probably be the same tomorrow, but with a bit of luck I can get another stream out. Right, nobody's live right now from the Doomhaus family, so keep an eye out for everybody that we know that's streaming later. Enjoy your evenings, sleep well, eat well, but don't end up like me. Lovely. I appreciate everybody, I will. The final word should be the sound bit from the royal family. Alright. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything, as always. Thank you all for spending your time in this awful place, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more, hopefully. But for now, thank you all. But Adam, Martin, Reeps, Kitten, Alkarion, Tagslack, Azzy, Chaz, Gwynblade, Shaggy Dan, Dougie, and everybody else. Hang on a minute. Martin wants a specific sound clip from the royal family, which I think I should have. Is it this? No, wait. Is it this? No. Is it this?
Little baby, eh? Little baby.
Bye.